Peace, family. My name is Prince Anu. Yesterday, I made one of the biggest decisions in my business, and I just had to share with you guys right while I'm standing here in the middle of it all. As of yesterday, I have officially shut down my fulfillment center. This is probably the last time that you're going to see me here. Boxes, labels, shipping. This has been my day-to-day life for a while now. I'm not recording this for sympathy or drama. I'm recording this for if you're a real product-based business owner or somebody who's building something, you need to hear the real side of business rather than the things that people say or do or even show on Instagram. So let me take y'all back. Liquid Blends literally started in my grandmother's backyard in a shed, boiling herbs on the stove, filling bottles by hand, and labeling every bottle one by one by ourselves. And if you're from Queens, New York, you understand the energy, 24/7 hustling and bustling. But after a while, the same environment that once built me was holding me back mentally. I had a point where I needed to get uncomfortable again. A new environment that forced me to think bigger. So I made the move from Queens, New York to Atlanta, Georgia, so I can be able to clear my mind and develop more efficiently as a young man. So fast forward, as Liquid Blends grew, the orders started coming in heavy. We were doing TikTok sales, Shopify orders, wholesale accounts, all at once. Production was one job, but then fulfillment became a whole second job. So they started to intervene with each other. So just a little backstory, a few years ago, I created an LLC called Quick Stores LLC to do drop shipping that never really worked. But because Liquid Blends was now experiencing this production and fulfillment interference, I decided to utilize this LLC as a fulfillment center right here in Georgia. So the goal became simple. Liquid Blends focused on just creating the product. Quick Stores focused on just getting the product out the door to customers. It seemed good at first. It was a great plan. I remember when this place looked like a complete mess. It was boxes everywhere, tape all over the place, bubble wrap all over the place. We're going crazy. It's hot. We're packing orders. It made sense at the time. I felt like it was the right move for that stage of the business. But here's the truth a lot of people don't like talking about. Busy doesn't always equal profitable. But when I sat down and really analyzed it like a CEO, I saw the truth. Just because something is moving, it doesn't mean that it's creating wealth. You know, people are always talking about multiple streams of income and all that type of stuff, but having multiple streams with low margins, that's not really good business. Just let that sit for a second. So meanwhile, with Liquid Blends currently, we started investing in automatic bottling line, machines, more efficient equipment. Liquid Blends is literally growing as we speak. And these new changes in the business are saving hours of manual labor. Liquid Blends is becoming more efficient and more automated. So I really had to sit down with myself and ask myself, if Liquid Blends is coming to the point where it's growing and being able to manage itself, what is the point of me having a whole separate entity that's charging Liquid Blends to fulfill its order, where we can have everything in-house and Liquid Blends' profit margins can be able to rise? Somebody once told me, why have the extra overhead? I once heard from somebody named John Hope Bryan, who once said, if you don't focus on your overhead becomes your downfall. So I'm making Liquid Blends less profitable as a separate entity fulfillment center where Liquid Blends can now have everything in-house because its systems are now being fully automated. So yesterday I made the decision. So after contemplating, I finally pulled the plug and made the decision to close down Quick Stores. I was frustrated at first, but then after some thoughts, I started realizing that this is the best movement forward for Liquid Blends as it's growing. This decision just makes everything faster, cleaner, and more efficient. It's best to keep all the value inside of the main company so that we can be able to build our empire. Here's the truth founders need to understand. What got you to stage 1 in your business will not always get you to stage 2 in your business. Your job as a business owner, as a CEO, as a founder, is to be able to recognize the ROI, return on investment, killers of your business, and then just focus on the thing that's actually making the business grow. See, a lot of times we make emotional decisions because we get a great idea and it sounds good, it feels good, but the truth is your feelings are lying to you and your numbers are actually telling you the truth. Once I saw those numbers, once I saw how more profitable Liquid Blends could be, I didn't need to see anything else. This decision was important for me because it taught me that wealth isn't about holding on to the things that you once felt were good. It's about realizing the next stage for this business, for your life, and recognizing when that moment needs to change, when the thing that's no longer helping you grow needs to be cut off. For me, I have to protect my time, my energy, my focus, everything. I'd rather have one strong company than 2 weak ones. I'd rather double down on the thing that can take my family to generational wealth than just spreading myself thin on something that's not as profitable. So if you're a product-based founder and you want to follow this journey in real time, the decisions, the systems, the wins, and the lessons, I break all of that down inside of my free community. Tap in and click the link below if you want to learn how to scale your product business the real way from someone who's actually building one in real time. Peace, family.